some videos today about our massive divide in our national conversation. What do you mean by that? Like, you don't you think that there's a divide in like conversation between like everybody like right on either on the right or left? Like,
I mean, there is a
moving forward this
divide. It's
year?
just a matter of
Well,
how
there
we
is a
go through
divide.
and
I
do it.
get that. I
Oh, all right. What do we got here?
Okay, I think I'm ready to go here. Just one last thing.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. We still got people trickling in. We're doing stuff.
trickle.
I got to make sure I got all my articles up and ready. That's all.
Did the
Yeah,
mic
you do.
did the mic pick the can opening?
I don't think I heard it. So,
Can opening of what?
can open a whoop ass.
Oh, Brian, I don't think we're gonna do video. Oh, there we go. I see it.
Alrighty
Oh.
then.
Or constantly engaging in the battle of ideas, but typically talking past one another. Frustrating. What? Is that supposed to be frustrating? I think that's supposed to be frustrating. Or thirsting.
Most likely.
The F out of each other. Okay. Due to a high list of bad behaviors. What?
All right. Well, let us begin, shall we? So, the midday rush, midday wrap, midday rush, title pending. I'm not sure if I want to change it again or not. Sorry.
Are we starting yet?
Yes. I will be
Okay.
the host.
Wait.
I am Fluffy Hobo. I'm out here a lot. Anybody can reach out to me if they need something. Today we've got our second chair, T-Bone. How are you doing, sir?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. My name is T-Bone. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day.
And then, not last but not least, we got Brian in third chair. How are you doing, Brian?
Mostly just pushing buttons.
Yeah, Brian.
That's good. Okay. So we've got a couple of different articles that weren't really talked about in different ways and a couple of follow-ups from yesterday. We're going to follow up with the Morocco right away. The Morocco earthquake survivors say the government didn't come as a hope of finding anyone else alive fades. There has been a lot of people going missing and dying with the 6.8 magnitude. Oh shit, I forgot the screen in Discord. Thank you. I completely forgot that. Going live. There we go. Now you can see it. But yes, Morocco earthquake. I lost my train of thought.
There's survivors? How many survivors?
That's the thing, is they don't know how many survivors there are. In Morocco alone, there's confirmed death of 2,901 on Tuesday. And then just across the way, you've got Libya. There's a flood in Libya that wipes out a quarter of the city as the death toll passes 2,000. There's confirmed 10,000 people missing in the Libya floods. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on over in Libya and Morocco.
10,000 people.
Just straight up
Wow.
missing. Yeah. In a city of 125,000 people, like 10,000 people missing. That is ridiculous.
That's I can't even think about, like, you're just going to school and like half your not I won't half I'd say a good amount of people just like aren't there, like daily life. Like, wow. I mean, I know that's not a large percentage of people, but still 10,000 out of 120 some thousand.
Yep.
That's so what, 2,000 are confirmed dead?
Yep. 2,000 people are confirmed dead. 10,000 are missing.
So that extra 10,000 people, they could all be dead.
Most
Is that
likely.
what I'm understanding?
Most likely.
Wow. So that's 12,000 people out
Mhm.
of what, 120 some?
125,000.
Wow. That's 12,000 people. That's just right off the. Okay. That's just wow.
And it says right here, Washington is sending emergency funds to relief organizations to help them out. Yeah. All right, more money going overseas, but this one's actually a good
Good cause.
yeah.
Good cause. I
for
will say.
once.
I will say. send money to help some people out. No wars, but you know, like if you're in need, you know, you need water, need food,
Oh,
and we have
absolutely.
some.
Also, we've got a
Check it.
small update for yesterday as well with the escaped prisoner in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
He went through and broke into a house and stole a rifle. I believe it was a 22 caliber. Yes, 22 caliber rifle he was carrying is the most sighting has a flashlight, according to police. And the homeowner shot at him a couple of times, but he fled.
Was he not a good shot? Like, what's going on?
Uh, Not sure. It didn't really say it was clear on anything. But for those of you in the Westchester County area, that convict is considered armed and very dangerous. So don't
Stay
pick up
away.
hitchhikers. Please don't. Be safe out there. That's all I'm trying to get across is be safe out there.
Now I think this guy is only 5 foot from what I remember, so he is a very, very short person.
Yeah.
Sorry, Story King. But like he is a very, very short person. 5 foot, from what I understand. Very, very
Right.
short person. So any short people, no offense, don't pick them up.
Right. They got a couple of different mugshots we got up here on screen, but yeah, just to touch on it from yesterday. This is a small update for it. Something talking about small updates. So remember when Homeland Security said, no, we're just going to give all of the immigrants coming into the country a court date and they will definitely show up, right? Remember that? Remember the whole fiasco? Well, the DHS has lost track of 177,000 migrants inside the U.S. They just don't know where they are.
So like they gave him money, or they gave him.
They served him with
Did they
court
give him
papers.
anything?
They served him with court papers, say, hey, show up at this point in time, and they never did. Who could have
Oh.
foreseen this?
Oh, geez. It's like you have a crystal ball and you're just thinking about what could happen. Oh, yeah, no, just they never come back.
Right.
Free reign.
Oh my God. I mean, I've seen a lot of immigration issues before, but like this one really takes the cake. Brian, have you ever seen something like this before for the Homeland Security to straight up say, hey, we don't know where they're at?
I mean, I gotta say, I'm not at all surprised. I mean, a blind man Stevie Wonder could have seen this from across the fucking state. So, yeah.
Yeah, that it's just. I figured this was a funny one. Literally happened during the Obama administration, but was it to this magnitude?
I mean, I feel like a lot of people did come over the border during his administration. A lot more than Trump.
Oh yeah.
A lot more Trump. And then I think Joe might be either does he have more immigrants to let in than Obama or less?
I'm not sure off the top of my head, but mostly kids. Thousands of kids were weekly being reported. Okay.
So are these just kids coming over with like people who aren't their parents or something? Because if so, that's kind of really messed up.
Not this article doesn't go into detail for it. This was mostly just an overview of the DHS failure. So it seems like.
To your point, T-Bone. Sadly, it's pretty apparent that a lot of those kids are actually being trafficked.
Most likely. Oh yeah, child trafficking.
Because
that was the whole big deal with the separating kid. Well, that and separating kids at the border from whoever they were with, because like a lot of the honest people wouldn't come because, like, well, I'm not getting separated from my kids. Dozen articles I found already. Here we go. Biden, Obama losing track of illegal immigrant children in the U.S. Looks like disclosed 53,518 immigrant children released from federal custody during the time. Around 125 unoccupied minors are coming from Central American countries. Often missing. Documents are often missing from 27 random case files that oversight officials were set for review. Just kind of skimming this article, and it looks like this is actually worse than it looks like Joe Biden's policy is worse than Obama's.
Good job, Joe.
Never underestimate the ability of Joe Biden to screw things up.
Oh, jeez. That's that.
Right. Oh, but we do have some good news.
What's the good news?
Well, if you live in Georgia, you don't have to pay for gas tax anymore due to a state of emergency over inflation.
Good job, everybody. Georgians.
Georgia Governor Brian Kemp has declared state of emergency and temporarily suspends the state's gas tax in an effort to reduce the impact of inflation. There you go. There's some good news, right?
How much are they paying in gas?
I believe their average is $3.83 for a gallon of regular.
$3.83.
It was $3.49 here in Central Kentucky today.
Nice.
I think it was like $3.50 or something where I'm at.
It's still $3.90 something in Indiana here, where I'm at. But it's probably still $12 in California.
Things will never happen in California.
I will always throw shade at California. I will always throw shade.
Yeah, Cali. What the biggest, the largest gas prices I saw in Cali was what, 9 something or so.
Right.
My uncle was telling me.
There's also so this one's kind of weird. I think this one's kind of weird. Elizabeth Warren calls for an investigation into Musk and Starlink in Ukraine after her biography claim. So essentially, because this article is kind of written a little bit weird, but essentially Elizabeth Warren is opening the idea to an investigation into Tesla and SpaceX for the ongoing military dropping of Starlink in Ukraine. Because Elon Musk pretty much said, we're limiting how much Ukraine can actually do Starlink for military purposes. And so Elizabeth Warren is coming out and saying, like, we need to open an investigation and possibly sue him for that. And maybe I'm a little bit stupid when it comes to the law, but can the government force companies to do something like that? I know there was open contracts for things, but blatantly like, no, you have to support the war effort.
I don't think there's any law on the books, but there might be a law that they might trying to put on the books.
Right. Brian, do you got any?
You know that a little bit more than us, I'd say.
Do you know anything about this? Like any?
I mean, Starlink is. I don't know if it's publicly traded or if it's privately held by Elon. So for one, if it was publicly traded, then the FTC might look into, withholding service, maybe possibly as a matter of fiduciary responsibility. But I would say, by and large, it's Starlink is Musk's network, and it's honestly up to him how he employs it or deploys it. And I really don't think, all due respect to Senator Pocahontas, but I really don't think she needs to be sticking her nose in here.
Wait,
so
Pocahontas?
Starlink is not publicly traded. It could go
It's-
public by 2025, but it is not publicly traded as of the time being.
Well,
So,
that's good.
yeah, I mean, this kind of feels like government oversight to me. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not less government. Not a fan.
Right? Less government. Happy
I mean,
for everyone.
Granted. Elon's doing well with the Starlink and giving people internet, but he now alone has the ability to take it away
Here's an actual
you-
quote.
if you kind of piss him off.
Starlink was not meant to be involved in wars. It was so people can watch Netflix and chill and get online for school and do good, peaceful
Netflix and
things.
chill?
That's what Elon
Did you
says.
just say Netflix and chill?
That's what Elon said. This is quoting him. He says it's
okay.
for
It's a
school
quote.
and
Okay.
do good, peaceful things, not drone strikes. So, yeah. I think everyone knows that Elon's fairly anti-war. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that.
Almost positive.
Pretty. FCC can try to shut him down. If they do, he'll likely pull Elon from until Starlink is meant to literally be free to everyone eventually. Okay. Yeah. Connect to the
Yeah.
X project.
Yeah, but then isn't that more or less taking the blue pill in a sense, because they want you to live in the pods and eat the bugs and
You must live in the
know.
pods and eat the bugs. Yeah.
live in the Matrix.
Yeah. I know a lot of liberals that says he's not anti-war. I mean, maybe. Honestly, I don't know Elon's official position on this. I just know a lot of the stuff he's done has tried to avoid war. It's from what I've witnessed, at least. But
What's wrong?
here's kind of a funny thing. And this was actually something I believe, T-Bone, you brought this to my attention.
Oh, did I? What I bring to your attention?
Candidate in high-stakes Virginia election performs sex acts with husband in live videos. She, a candidate in high-stakes legislation. Oh, did he? I didn't see this one.
Yep.
A contest in
Yeah,
Virginia
Tim
had
went
sex
over
with her
this a little bit.
husband. Jesus. Like,
He's apparently trying to make money by tokens or something. No, just
just I mean,
no, just absolutely no. Just stop. Stop it. Jesus, stop it.
T-Bone, don't make me issue an STFU.
Right. It looks like she had an account on Chatterbait, a legal website where viewers can watch webcams perform and a feature of nudity and sexual activities, according to screenshots reviewed by the AP. Oh my God. And times looking up at the camera and asking for viewers for donations. Jesus.
Yeah, see tokens. See the word tokens?
Yeah, in form of token or tips. Well, that's because they can get around. That's what. Okay, so a lot of this probably won't make a lot of sense to people outside of the gaming world, but like how a lot of mobile game companies go through and getting around like different donation aspects of things is instead of like doing it as a donation to things for like money wise, you have to buy tokens and then use those tokens to give to people, and then the company will right, and then the company will revert those tokens into currency to give back to you for that kind of situation. It is a tax scheme that more or less does it, because instead of like an absolute donation, which is taxed differently, you're buying something and then giving it to somebody else for them to pretty much re-change the token back into currency. The easiest way to look at it is like, okay, I want to buy this with trading in U.S. currency for Canadian currency to buy something and then sell it back into a U.S. currency. That's kind of the easy way of explaining it, and that's what the tokens are for. It's just a matter of like different tax policies. But is this the rise of how political candidates start earning money? Because this is the second person to do this, right? To use
Wait, who was the first? What is going on here?
wasn't it was the lady on IRL, wasn't it? The lady from Miami that was running for mayor.
Yeah, she actually raised campaign donations through
OnlyFans,
her
I believe.
OnlyFans, yeah, but
Yeah.
she didn't do any. Her OnlyFans was purely political and not sexual.
Oh, okay. So this lady just takes it further then. Okay.
I
So-
mean, it's kind of sort of like, I don't know, a couple years ago, if you remember when YouTube was getting stupid and really trying to crack down on the gun content creators.
Mhm.
So InRange TV opened up an account with Pornhub and had started putting some of their gun-related content over on Pornhub until Pornhub shut them down.
That is amazing. I'm sorry, that's just amazing. I'm gonna go someplace where there's no censorship. Goes the Pornhub. Oh, dude.
Yeah, that was pretty much the argument.
People never cease to amaze me. That is amazing.
This is sad and pathetic. Are you okay?
I'm just trying not to kill myself in laughter. I mean, how much embarrassment can you really get? All right, I'm just gonna touch on this real fast because Tim already went through it. McCarthy calls for a formal impeachment inquiry. This kind of feels like just a tit for tat, except
this is a sham.
Yeah, this is very slow moving, and I think a lot of people are like, yes, you're getting there. Just come on, let's go. Let's move, you know? I don't know.
Let's move. I
What do
mean,
you-
it's not gonna go anywhere.
What do you two think about this?
It's just political showboating. The two Trump impeachments,
Right.
what just kind of took all of the teeth, in my opinion, because those were purely political, purely partisan, purely that's what it was, and people saw through that, and now it's going to be tit for tat from here on out. You know, if you got a Republican majority House, and you got a Democrat president, expect some point in impeachment procedures to be begun, whether or not they go anywhere, and vice versa.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about it. Ay, ay, ay. Okay.
This is so sad because they're gonna say, oh, we tried to impeach Trump and we indicted him, and now we're going after Joe just to make it fair. Yippee! But it's
All right.
not.
Are we ready for the big event that everyone seems to
Yes.
love?
I'm so ready. I am so pumped. Let's do this thing.
Okay. We're going to play a game called Is It Real or Is It B? T-Bone? I'm going to read you two
I will
headlines.
Turn off the camera.
No, I'm not going to
I
bring
will
it.
look away.
I am not going to bring it up on screen until we're done.
Oh.
So that
Okay.
everyone in the chat can vote too.
Oh, let's see this.
Yeah, let's get the audience involved in this. Okay. I'm going to read two headlines. If you believe it's the first headline, I want you all to type a 1. If you believe it's the second one, you can type a 2. And we'll see how right you are. First headline. Disney unveils more authentic California adventure park featuring homeless campsites. Think it's real? You think it's fake?
Wait, what?
Disney unveils more authentic California adventure park featuring homeless campsite. Think it's real? You think it's fake?
Okay. What's the second one?
The second one is my 12-year-old son is cutting school this Friday, and I couldn't be prouder. Is it real or is it fake?
That one sounds more real.
That one sounds more real?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I see people are typing. We got 2. We got 50-50 right now. Awesome. Are we voting for what's real or what's fake? The first one's fake. Okay. Yeah, we're voting on the first article if it's fake, or the second article if that one's fake. First fake, both real, 1/2. So, everyone, Babylon Bee is Disney unveils more authentic California adventure park featuring homeless campsites. That is the fake news. So congratulations, T-Bone. You were right.
Oh, let's go, baby.
Because you said the 12-year-old son cutting school this Friday and couldn't be more prouder. Yeah. He's actually cutting school because he claims there was Stockholm Syndrome in the schools. I believe that's what right. There's a Oh, no, my bad. They're skipping work and taking him to a global climate strike in Berlin. They're making him skip school to go fight.
Is he like another Greta Thunberg? Or?
Maybe. I mean, there's a picture of Greta on here.
Oh, good job, Greta. You're doing another photo op or something? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, photo ops, yeah. But today I've been asking people this question back and forth, like which one do you think is real, which one's fake? And I got everyone with this. They're like, I don't know, that sounds too good to be true. But yeah. Those are 2 wonderful articles. And we will continue with this game. We will make sure the rules are better explained next time. This is the second time of us doing it, and this is the first time we got the chat involved. So we'll
Hello?
Hello?
So the second story is true, but so what? The kid is just going to this march and parents taking him?
Yep.
I mean,
yep. 7th graders going to a climate change strike. In Berlin.
Yeah. And where is he located?
Berlin, I believe.
So he's in Berlin and he's going to Berlin?
Mm-hmm.
You mean another part of Berlin?
Looks like it.
Okay, no. For this one, I think might have been a little too easy. I think for tomorrow, I'll try to find something more.
Come on, how is it easy? I got it right.
That's what I mean. You got it right. We got to make it harder.
Exactly. The idea is, I mean, T-Bone, you've got very high intellect. I got to work hard to stump you, man.
We got to get you to lose.
I lost yesterday.
I know.
Made me lose. Come on now. I don't like to. I like to win.
All right. Okay.
Hey, Fluff, I think tomorrow I'll try to find you something a little more either sports or entertainment related. That might be more fun.
Oh, good, because I don't know. Okay, if you ever watch Steven Crowder, it's like Steven knows sports. I don't know sports at all. Like, if you did it to me, I'd be like, yeah, sure, it sounds real. I don't know sports for anything.
I will say this. I wore a jersey for the very first time yesterday in my life.
Brian knows sports segment.
Type of jersey. What?
A Brian knows sports segment.
Wait, no, Brian knows guns segment. That's even better.
Isn't he a sports ball guy though?
I don't think so.
Not really. Not much beyond college football, really.
Okay. So we've got 15 minutes to go. If we've got people, we'll move to the chat people here. If you got some kind of opinion on what we talked about today, or any kind of question going on, please raise your hand, and we will bring you to the stage.
Who's Greta's future boyfriend?
That would be Kyle Rittenhouse. They have to get together. They have to have children. They were born the exact same day. They have to have children. I'm a big proponent of this.
Born the same day?
Yes, they were. They were born the same day. I
mean, I'm sorry I don't want to offend Greta or talk ill upon her, but they do not look the same age. I'm sorry.
I know.
Like, can anybody else back me up here? Or am I just like in this
It's-
one alone?
It's because like so Kyle Rittenhouse, he's very built for what he is. He's somewhat shorter, but he's very proportionally built. And Greta is a string bean nothing. That's
string bean nothing.
Yeah. You've never heard that term before?
I mean, I was called a string bean when I was in high school. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you ever heard the
I
joke
don't
like if
get
the
that.
high wind comes by, you better grab onto something?
Oh no, but I mean, like, I was sturdy though.
Oh, yeah. She's not.
Oh, okay.
Kyle is
Falling
short,
sturdy.
comes to my chest, short man. He's a farm
short
boy
man?
built by shortness.
Ah,
He's a farm boy, yeah. Yes, he is. He's got that Midwest corn blood running through him.
wait, who was hit by a train? She was worn out, hit by a train. That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right. Is there anybody that would like to come up on the stage and have questions answered or have an opinion on something? Anyone at all? We'll open up the floor for the last 10 minutes.
I sent you a new article.
A new
So
article?
that maybe may not.
Oh, yeah. I
maybe.
saw this and I wasn't too sure if I wanted to talk about it or not. But Biden admits to negotiating a deal with $6 billion for 5 Americans detained in Iran. I don't know how I feel about it, but essentially this feels like kind of we are making deals with terrorists. That's what it kind of feels like, because it's a $6 billion in assets in Iran that is locked up, and they have some prisoners, and the deal is to unfreeze those assets to get those prisoners home. Essentially what's going on.
I shout out Base who gave this article, brought it to my. I mean, $6 billion. I mean, is all the $6 billion going to go into the country, or is it just going to be funneled
So the
somewhere?
money is already in Iran. It is just like a bank seizure that's been frozen.
Okay.
So the U.S. isn't paying anything, but they control the bank that has that freeze on it. And so they're undoing the freeze for 5 civilians. That is what I understand it's doing. Atmore, you're welcome to come back on stage, buddy.
Yeah, and share your opinion on this.
Yeah. I see you were up
Tell us
here and
what
then
you
you
think.
just disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
The ghost of Discord passed.
I don't have the means or ability to raise my hand. It's just go to stage or don't go to stage.
All right. So,
Do you have anything to add?
yeah, what do you got, bud?
I was going to say Kyle Rittenhouse is very short.
Yeah, he's like 5'10", I thought.
And like, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I've met him before. Comes with my chest, mid-chest level.
Yeah, but Atmore, you're a tall guy like me. Come on now.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what bank that's now a liability
5'8"?
for that wasn't before.
Kyle Rittenhouse is 5'8".
150 pounds? Yeah, no, that's a
So
lie.
he's 420.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mackie. What was your question?
If you measure out the height of 5'8", that comes out to 420.
420 inches?
Centimeters?
No, 4 feet 20 inches.
Oh, nice.
All right. Mackie, what was your question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about the what bank it is that was holding that $6 billion of Iranian assets that are now liquid for them again, and not that I guess is a liability for that bank.
Why are we even dealing with these terrorists and not destroying them completely?
Yeah, that was
Right.
gonna be my question. Why can't we just bomb them? Like, I understand we have like U.S. citizens there, but like, get them out and then can't. Is that possible?
It feels like everything you would not do, the wrong thing to do with anything in government, they're doing this. Like, hey, it's not an idea. Let's either help Americans or fuck them. Let's help Ukraine. You know what? Americans need help. Screw them. Ukraine it is.
So it looks
Everything
like
they've done is just the wrong way.
the sanctions froze the assets into the National Iranian Oil Company and the Central Bank of Iran. So they transferred the funds to the Republic of Korea and accounts in Switzerland and Germany, from the accounts in Switzerland and Germany to Qatar, and then transferred them to the holding stand of the U.S. government. So it looks like we are holding on to them, essentially. It looks like there's 5 different banks involved.
No, it was the accounts in the Republic of Korea to accounts in Switzerland and Germany, from accounts to accounts in Germany to accounts in Qatar. So it is a Korean, Swiss, and German bank.
All
They
right.
just announced tonight's guest.
Yeah. Surprisingly.
Owen Schroyer and Monica Crowley.
Yeah, we've got Owen Schroyer on. Oh boy.
Tonight's gonna be a wonderful night with the call-in.
Oh
Wow.
yeah. Tonight's gonna be nasty.
We like when we get to announce the.
Make sure everybody to go to Timcast IRL at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and watch that. That's going to be a wonderful episode.
Oh yeah.
youtube.com/@timcastirl/live.
Yep. All right.
Thank you very much, Makey.
Yeah. If there's no one else. Oh. What was that, Mankey?
The link I posted in chat did not work for the chat.
I see that. Kim, what are you doing, man? Aren't you a tech guy? You're supposed to copy paste, man. Not just drop
Come
it
on
like that. There you go.
Good job. Oh, good job.
You know, sometimes the tech guys like typed out.
It's all good. All right. I think we're gonna wrap up here. But before we go, how about some wise words from the past? Brian, what do you got for us?
Dun 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 dun.
Some of y'all never drank from a garden hose when you was kids, and it shows.
Ain't that the fucking truth? Alrighty, everyone. Well, with that, don't forget to look at the Before IRL show. I believe that's coming up soon. And then, what is it? We can continue the conversations into the VIP voice chats if you like. If you can upgrade your Discord membership from $10 to add the extra 15, you'll be able to join into the VIP voice chats and continue conversations throughout the day without having these event stages up and running. Also, don't forget to check out the After Dark show. I believe it's being hosted by the Cats Meow tonight. Is that right? Or is that tomorrow? Someone's hosting it.
Tonight is
Olivia
After Dark with
and
Joey
Joey.
and Olivia.
Yes.
Shout out Joey and OC.
Alrighty. So then, everyone, thank you for being here. And I think that's all the final thoughts. And we will see you hopefully tonight.
Hey guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. My name is T-Bone. Brian, send us off.
Hey, everybody meet us at 8 o'clock IRL. We'll during the live show, a lot of us will be in the IRL live chat. Some of us will be in the YouTube chat. And of course, we got the After Dark stage already set. As already stated, I believe it's Joey and OC's show tonight for the After Dark stage. And see you there.
All right. And with that, we'll be heading out. Thank you all, and we'll see you next time. Tomorrow, same time, 5:15.
Tomorrow, same time, 5:15.
Yep. Good night.
Good night.